Just shut
Hey,
up, you fuckers.
Free Shabakadu.
Uh,
Rayquaza.
voluptuous vagina.
Bruh.
You can't be dirty on this one.
Brother. No, you can. You can.
Oh, you
I
can't.
can be
Okay.
dirty. I just can't say the shit we say off camera.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you just can't go. You can't go off limits territory. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Know what I'm
Not
saying?
dipshits after dark territory.
Yeah, no, not after
By the
dark
way, how'd that
levels.
video come? How
I
did
have
those videos go?
not
Did you touch
started.
them?
I have not
David.
started.
You
Look,
got all this dipshits
See-
after dark and haven't posted a single one.
look, bro. Look.
I still have the files from
I don't even
September
know.
last year when we were just fucking around in VC, and Vic kept saying, "Why does no one record this shit?" Well, I have some files from there, so
If
he
you want
wants
to
them.
if you want to provide, we can get
I'd have
we
to.
can get
They'd
it
have to
done.
be like, yeah, I can. If you think there anything noteworthiness in them, you can use them. If not, oh well.
Oh my lord, dude. Hey, remember the first pre-show that we did and I mistakenly had my music on? Yeah, see, 3, 6, 7, 8 songs.
God,
All Joji. Whoops.
that's a fat copyright strike.
Yeah, that was a fat one.
No.
And what else did we have? We had one song for another one. Well, that's
You
it.
see,
That's it. Dude, that
what
is
pissed me off?
actually rough.
I was looking at I was uploading my file, my recording of our shot session.
Yeah.
The recording stopped halfway through.
Oh,
I didn't realize it
dude.
until I looked at the upload time. It was like 23 minutes. I'm like, that's really fucking short. It's usually an hour. And I opened the actual file, and it was like 2 hours. Like, hell no. So I had to download my Twitch VOD, save that, upload that, and then wait for that to upload overnight. And
Man.
by the time I woke up this morning, it wasn't even done processing. So,
Dude, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand, bro. Like how do you take that long to, okay, no, actually never mind.
that's
Cuz
just
there was actually fun fact. Remember the game
There it is.
Lawbreakers?
Oh yeah,
So
the
back
game that
when
tried to gain traction but lost it all.
yeah. So Lawbreakers, right? Back when it was in I believe alpha. I opened OBS. I recorded like 5 minutes of just the servers are not up screen where just Lawbreakers music was playing, uploaded it on YouTube and got over 1K views.
You're fucking lying.
Over just the fucking menu screen?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I wish I could show you this now, but I actually deleted it. It's not even unlisted anymore.
Jesus.
See, I have a
Yeah.
whole bunch of on my YouTube channel along with the Strahd and extra VODs. I have a whole bunch of my Overwatch Planet games that I thought were just entertaining as shit. I also have on there from 2019. I have a little short video from my phone of what the backstage looks like at Six Flags right as Fright Fest is starting.
Yeah.
Like when all the scare actors are like exiting and out to the front area. I have a
Yeah.
video of that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I'm like I wish I was lying, but actually that one Lawbreakers video of just me on the servers are offline menu screen with the Lawbreakers music playing. I wrote on the title Lawbreakers Alpha music and I'm not even kidding. It was like something of that nature. Over 1K views. I think it peaked at like 4 or some shit like that. But like it was a lot of views and I was like, what the hell did I do? I'm not kidding.
I would. You should have taken it and just put the
Ender,
That would be
you're
funny.
the one who made that fucking Six Flags video?
Yeah.
I've seen that video a total of 7 times since before I knew you.
You're
No
fucking lying.
shot.
Send me the link. I need to make sure it's mine.
No shot. Hold on.
I've
Okay.
seen this
I need
exact
to- hold
video
on.
Audio listeners, video
7 times
listeners,
since I've known you.
we
Is
are
it actually-
uncovering
Is it
Is it
something.
mine? Oh my god, it is.
We are uncovering some shit right now. Yo,
Oh,
Bender's a celebrity, fam. Got the Nexus feed
I'm
before you
not.
knew him, bro. How many views does that video have?
84.
Does it
No
really?
shot as 84.
It's either 84 or 85 now that I'm looking at it again.
No, well, yeah, because you're
Oh,
refreshing.
do not record the audio. It plays fuck, what's the name of the song?
Get down with the sickness!
That one.
Oh, dude, I'm not playing it. Trust me. I
Yeah,
don't even have
play
it
the
up.
audio.
I don't even have it up. Trust me when I say I don't
Okay.
even have it up.
You watch it after.
Oh yeah. Like send it
I
to
mean,
me in
it's not-
DMs and I'll watch it later. You know what I mean?
It's not copyright claimed or anything. It's just
Yeah.
it can't be seen in certain countries. Okay.
Dude, no,
Right
what
there.
what country is that? A country that doesn't matter?
Doesn't say.
Dude, what? We're gonna lose like our 3 people who are Australian viewers? Oh, okay. Actually, no, never mind. I shouldn't say that because those 3 viewers are family. So, sorry guys. I know you're listening. Shit.
No, that's funny. That's actually funny.
That's
No,
pretty.
because I
That's
remember.
pretty crazy.
I know. You know why I know it was your video too?
Why?
Because the one dude in the fucking gas mask that points directly at you because you're filming.
That's
just
true.
kinda like,
remember.
Hell yeah.
I remember that vividly from every time I've seen it, so I know damn well it's your video.
That's hilarious. That
See,
um
I originally uploaded that to show to one of my family friends, because the file was too big to send over a message or whatever, so I just uploaded it, sent her the link. Because
Yeah.
she loves horror and everything. Like she works at one of the scariest haunted houses in the central of
Not
US.
gonna lie, I thought you said she works at Universal for the
No.
fucking Halloween Horror Nights.
No, that'd be
That's
cool
true.
if she did. No, like she
I
works
want to
at
go. I want to go to Universal for that one year.
I know Megan eventually we want to, at least I want to take her over there to go to Wizarding World because she
Mm.
massive fan of Harry Potter. Like
massive fan.
Like for me, it is obviously Fright Fest, Halloween Horror Nights, not Scary Farm. Those are the top 3 I want to go to.
I don't do horror.
see, that's why we could never bring Dio to
We
Fright
could
Fest.
never bring
could
you because they
never
have
bring you.
scare actors on the grounds.
See, okay,
to
look.
run up on you.
If you bring me, you better be near me or else
Actually-
I'm gonna be like crying.
Hold
Okay,
on, we should
I know this.
we
Hey,
should break this down.
I know this is a thing in Michigan, where Cal's from. I'm not. That's the most you all fucking get. Don't you fucking try and dox people. They have this thing. They'll give you this light, and she calls it the "I'm a little bitch" light because if the scare actors see that light on you, they know this person
Yeah.
can't handle horror. Don't fuck with them.
Mhm.
I'm wondering does your park have that?
I've never seen it if it does. I do know though they are given specific rules: no children and no elderly.
I know of those lights.
Mhm.
I would still be that guy. Okay, look, if the boys
You'd
walked
see
with
one.
me,
No, you'd see somebody casually. You'd see like a fucking park visitor casually walk by, and you'd be startled.
Yes.
like what
But no, let me-
group? What group? Like how big of a group can you have per like?
What do you mean?
Per like walkthrough?
Like a group you go
Oh, you
with,
mean like the
go
fucking
with,
So
mazes?
like-
let's say we went to like like a haunted house area, right? And you know
Uh-huh.
how like you'd have to go in groups, right?
Scare maze thing.
Well,
Well,
I think
yeah,
which one
it's
of the
like
scare
a scare
mazes?
maze, or like
as
if
long as you're
people
not blocking up like the
Yeah.
walkways.
You're
you
I
can be
think they
with the
let in
boys.
like 10 at a time, I think.
Oh
Yeah,
I
shit, bro.
think I
10 at a
I
time.
go
But
to
the biggest groups like heading to them of I've ever seen are 6 at most.
So like they don't
they're
restrict you
nothing
to
major.
just pairs, like they actually
No,
allow you to go in like groups of like whatever.
no, see,
Okay,
I'm the
okay.
same way as you.
If
Like,
that's the
I can
case,
handle a little bit of horror. I
yeah,
can't
Okay,
do like over the
yeah.
top scare mazes.
well,
See,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Most of the scare mazes, they're not like the grounds where they have people running through your group to scare you. It's all like walled off and they jump out at
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. See,
The
regardless of
the
the
people
case,
out
if I
there.
can go in with the boys, as long as someone's nearby for me to like grab, I'm good. Simple
Yeah,
as
Man,
that.
okay,
I
we
mean,
found the Shaggy. We found the Shaggy.
Old
but no,
Scoob.
um, uh, the they fuck, my brain just went. The way it works is how Fright Fest works. People who don't know, especially Daniel, it's not an all day thing.
Right.
It's park opens 10:30, and then Fright Fest kicks off at I want to say 5 or 6. I can't remember off the
Yeah,
top
yeah,
of my
like
head.
when it started
I
getting
want to
late.
say it's
Yeah.
like 6. Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah.
5:30, 6 o'clock is because I vividly remember this. The children's areas all close at 5
Mm.
because where what's called Camp Cartoon on the right of it, but like if you're looking at the sign on the right of it, bridge. They always take out the bridges in like there's like a radioactive one, there's one that's got like neon lights, there's one with clowns, there's a whole bunch
Yeah.
of different ones, and they change them every year. But they're to the right of the entrance bridge where actors are. To the left of it, haunted house.
Have you
You
ever
want
had an
little Timmy
incident?
walking through the park.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you ever had an incident where like someone got scared by an actor so much that the person started like trying to deck them up?
I've heard stories of people doing of almost hitting scare actors. I've not heard of people actually getting hit. I have
Like
seen
I
some
hope
pretty
they'd be like,
funny
yo,
shit
my bad,
though.
my bad. I didn't realize I was
Well,
just
obviously
scared,
they're
yo.
gonna have to be like, obviously, and they have security that hangs around the area where they are, like where I work, which is the go karts. It's a
It's like a
big
school. It's like a school playground. They got one
hangar.
person stationed.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they
it's
have the
so
supervisor. Yeah.
the area I work in mainly is the go karts, and then it's just like a long stretch of the road.
Yeah.
Sorry, and it's like from bridge to bridge. In the area are these people that have chainsaws. These are real chainsaws without the blades. They take the blades off and everything like that, but they are real
Yeah,
chainsaws,
no,
and they will.
I've known about that part. Like they take the blades off so they don't actually hurt anybody, but
Yeah,
it is still like the blade of a chainsaw.
hmm yeah. So because like
Mhm.
the chains on chainsaws are fully replaceable because they break, they get dull, whatever. They
Yeah.
just take that off. So what people they'll do sometimes is they'll like run it against the ground near someone's feet, or like just kind of like shake it at them, or just like rev it real quick.
Yeah.
Or they'll have it completely off and be stealthily walking
Oh
behind
yeah,
you and hear.
it is so funny. They'll like stand behind a wall and kind of like look over, and as soon as people walk by, they're like, or they just take off.
The best.
They are just
Okay.
gone.
I think if I were to try these type of Fright Nights, I would have to go like with a group of people that I can
Oh yeah.
trust to be near me, or else
If we
I am gonna like be like
If Bender's working for a Fright Fest, you better believe I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm coming.
yeah,
I'm
like
visiting.
I'd be in a
I mean,
ball like
I don't
crying.
do the
I
scare stuff.
guarantee it.
I'm rides and everything like that. But it's a lot funnier
I
to
mean,
watch people.
I think you could probably manage to get the day off to hang with us for the day.
Oh yeah, of course.
Easily.
But like if Jinx and Crow do take this trip sometime this year to come visit Vanley, I told them pick your ass up next. We'll go Six Flags for the day. If it happens to be during Fright Fest, happens to be during Fright Fest.
This year? You said this year?
This year is what
They
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 said.
want they want to come visit him in like fucking August.
Oh
Mm.
shit. Okay, wait. I actually might be able to reach. Hold on.
Wait,
Hold
no,
on
did
a
I? No,
minute.
sorry, I'm confusing something Beast told me. Sorry, with what they said. But I wouldn't be
Hold,
surprised if they showed up in August.
I
hold
mean,
on.
if they
Hey,
do,
yo, we need to
but
speak
no,
logistics here, bro. We need to speak some logistics, like off pod. I need some logistical
They're not
information.
they're not okay. It will cost them a lot more to drive up to BC and pick your ass up.
No,
then
no,
they
no,
Just
no.
can
get
I
here.
need some
zoom over.
other logistical information, like where am I going, what am I doing, shit like that, you know, like where am I
My man's about to
staying?
take this into his own hands.
Look, bro, I'm ready.
No,
I
like
just need the logistical information to like make it happen, you know?
if legit though, like for a weekend, like just all hypothetical speaking, like do you like you and Vic, y'all split like a hotel room for the weekend that's nearby? You, me, Dags, and Vic just go to the park for a day.
Oh yeah, I'm
That'd be
down.
cool.
I'll be sick. I'll be so sick.
All right. But
I'll
like,
be so
if we
sick.
were to go during that Fright Fest time, I would suggest we go for the day. You get a feel for what everything kind of looks like when it's light out, and then when the scare actors come out, then
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
know what you're
yeah,
in
yeah.
for.
You
But
run that. You run that.
these, mhm,
Dude,
one of
I'm
the
gonna be that Canadian guy. Be like, dude, you Americans are messed up, bro.
oh yeah, um, and they've actually like these last couple of years have been some of the scariest years they've done. Like they have been let loose basically. Like they have added, there's more scare actors, there's more haunted houses. They obviously they can't touch people, but like they kind of like get up in
Yeah,
your face or
they can't touch you. You can't touch them.
hmm
Rules of the park.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's just
yeah.
rules in general for like even haunted houses. Like not even Six Flags. This is every haunted house. Like you cannot touch people. Like that's a thing. Rule.
Yeah,
Unless it's
Um,
McKamey Manor, then get fucked.
unless it's like one of your friends, like then that makes sense.
Oh
But like,
I say you're just
no. Even like, have you seen the fucking McKamey Manor shit?
no.
Okay, McKamey Manor is this haunted house in the middle of fuck nowhere that you have to sign a waiver to go in.
yeah. Yes, now I know what you're talking about.
And you either have to pay them or you pay them in bags of dog food.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's stuck.
And you sign the waiver because once you sign that waiver, they are allowed to do whatever they want to you.
Oh yeah.
They are allowed to touch you. They are allowed to not
Carry your ass away.
not seriously injure you, but like give you bruises and shit. And they are allowed to waterboard you.
Yep. Yep.
Waterboard you?
It is a
Yes.
this is legal torture, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Because
that's
you
tough.
why
signed away
signed the
your
waiver.
rights. You signed away your rights.
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
It is legal torture.
Does
It's-
it count
it's
if I'm Canadian?
Crazy.
You signed the waiver. It don't matter what your
You
nationality.
signed the waiver. They will do it.
I ain't doing
forever.
that. I ain't doing
Oh
that.
no, you were. I will say between the differences in Canada and the U.S., this has to be one of the more infuriating ones because this is spicy sweet chili Doritos. You know what they are in Canada? Sweet chili heat. Why is that such a better fucking name?
We're just better at naming things.
Your
we're not
purple
dumb.
bag is so much better named.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scare actors that are at the park, they're called Sliders. And they have metal knee pads, metal tipped gloves, and steel toed boots. And they literally run through the park and will slide at you, causing sparks to fly up from them.
Oh,
One of my
that's
favorite
crazy.
moments was I was standing in line to refill one of our drink bottles, and this girl comes screaming by, and she like runs into the line. There's a slider on the one, there's a slider on the other, and they kind of like
Oh,
start messing
pincer
with her.
attack.
Yep, and they kind of like walk away, and then another one comes out from nowhere, and he slides under the chains right past her, and she just screams. It's awful. It was so funny.
Shit. Yeah.
It's
You know what's
funny
crazy?
watching other people get scared.
Yeah. It's
So-
funny because I think my reactions would be somewhat tame, but I know I'd get scared to some degree. Like,
Oh yeah,
Wait.
you're
No,
gonna
I know the
jump at me.
fuck. I know the sliders. It's those four
Yeah.
fucking color coded clowns.
Yep. Oh no, those are different people.
Oh, it's
That
not okay.
shot.
It's not specifically those guys. Okay.
No, the clowns have been posted here recently because it fits the Joker ride, and they have those they're like those horns, like the old car horns.
Hmm.
Ew, the
Yeah,
clowns will make me cry. I'm telling you this now.
those. Funny enough, one year we said one looked like my dad, and they took a picture together. It looked so similar.
That's funny.
Imagine if you worked at the Six Flags Magic Kingdom place in California.
Shit.
You'd get to experience Heckles and Twitch. If you don't know who those are two big name clown scare actors for Six Flags.
Ah.
They actually, and they had, I hate that they stopped doing this. They actually used to let the scare actors on the rides with people.
Nah, dude.
I'm mad
they
they stopped.
did.
No, I remember seeing
I've-
seeing stuff like that. I'm mad that they stopped doing that.
I
Yeah,
ain't
I'm-
letting a scare actor sit beside me. No
They
shot.
can't anymore, which sucks. But so
I would.
cool.
Shot. Like if a scare actor came up, like if I was on a ride, right, and I'm waiting for one more person to sit down, if a scare actor out of nowhere pulls up on my chair, I'm out. I'm running. I'm gone.
If you're strapped in, you can't go nowhere.
Bruh. My guy is gonna be there. I'm gonna be like, nah. I'd be
They
crying,
show
dude.
back from when they could all the time on the TVs towards Fright Fest, like like there were like people like zombie makeup sitting next to people on rides and stuff like that.
Oh, zombie makeup. Oh, that's sick. That's actually
Mhm.
sick. Like, is it like
There's a
gruesome like zombie makeup?
oh yeah, well not I mean
Oh,
not like
that's
over the top shit,
like over the top, like
like a zombie,
super
like
professional
pieces
shit,
of
or like,
flesh kind of not not crazy
oh,
over the top,
like
but like
Halloween
pieces of
costume.
flesh kind. Yeah, Halloween costume.
Okay, those are not as scary.
Right. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
nothing insane over the top. It's not like
dude. Imagine if they went
a
that extra
movie. It's not
mile.
like The Walking Dead.
Imagine if they went
If
that extra mile.
if they did, that'd be
Holy
over the
crap.
top.
That would be
But
so sick though.
what sucks for these characters though, if it rains, they're in costume. All
Dude.
that basically gets ruined. Like they,
Dude.
because Fright Fest, I
But
want to
that
say
makes it somewhat scarier too, no? With
no,
rain?
no, because if it starts to rain bad enough, they pull
Oh,
everyone
they pull.
because
Because they don't use
90
waterproof makeup.
yes,
Yeah.
90% of them have makeup on, and they spent like an hour to 2 hours getting in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if it gets ruined,
That's
oh
enough.
boy,
That's time lost and money lost.
yep.
Yep. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's very fair. Shit,
So
bro.
they'd rather just lose the time from having to pull everybody off the fucking park grounds and
hmm
into buildings than have to pull everybody off the grounds and then have to
And
redo
redo
all
the
that
makeup.
makeup.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's a
There are
pain, man.
sometimes if it's raining before Fright Fest even starts, they won't
No
bother.
scare actors.
They won't bother.
Yeah.
If it's an indoor haunted house, maybe.
But like in general, like if it's like outside and shit, they won't bother.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like
Okay.
if it's like a light drizzle, like it's nothing too major. Maybe
Fuck,
we'll
you
see
don't.
some people like have like no makeup and like costumes on, like maybe, but like if it's like
Oh, if
no,
it's like bad, then obviously no. Well, like
no,
pull
yeah, by that point, I'm pretty sure the park ends up closing
You
for the
know.
night.
You know what
until
I
like
miss?
actual Walking Dead happens and a real zombie starts eating people. Like Jesus.
Yeah,
Now I miss this one thing, and obviously I never experienced it because I'm not press. But with Halloween Horror Nights, the press used to get packages in the mail from Universal
hmm
that would have stuff in it and be themed around the event. So it's like you get this little slice of it, and like one of them because they have their own they have specific events every year, and typically they have what's called an icon. An icon is this significant character that's essentially running the event.
hmm
Right.
Uh and for one, they had they had a very big fan favorite, Jack the Clown. He's a serial killer that I'll give you the gist of his story. Serial killer died. His corpse was in a Jack in the Box. Was put inside a giant Jack in the Box. Some shit happens. He's a zombie now.
Oh shit.
Not like a zombie. No, it's not like a zombie. It's like a forever resurrecting murderer.
Yeah.
I don't like Michael Myers.
Exactly like Michael Myers, but a fucking
But
clown.
he's a
That shit
clown.
freaks me
Uh,
out, dude.
And it was this like little like case file, like a manila envelope, and it had a USB drive in it that had a bloody fingerprint and a tuft of orange hair stuck to it. So it was like you just unearthed a part of a fucking crime scene, and I live for shit like that.
Yeah. It's cool, but at the same time, it's like for people who like, especially those who like don't have a full gauge of how much they can tolerate in horror, right? It's hard for people like us, honest.
Mhm.
Like for me, it's like
I
I feel like there are times when like I should be scared of something, but I'm stone faced. But at the same time, like I know like if I'm looking at something, it'll give me nightmares or something's gonna like
yeah.
loom over me, right? And then
Mhm.
I'm not gonna feel good for that night or two, right?
When it comes to like getting stuff in the mail for like press stuff, like I'd like side thing, all the stuff that they do for like when Infinite Warfare Zombies was coming out, all the care
Dude.
packages they were sending to the YouTubers, like they got a box that had a timer on it, and once the timer ran out, they could open it, and inside they had all this theming of like this is what it's gonna kind of be like. They sent people VHS tapes of the opening cutscene of the first map, and I remember watching No J. He had to go to a thrift store because he couldn't find a VHS player anywhere. He had to
They
go to
don't
a thrift
sell them
store.
anymore.
No,
Yeah,
he had to go
I
to a
have
thrift
one in my
store
garage.
and be like, "Can you guys put this in? I want to see. I need to see what's on it." But it's stuff like that that people get sent to promote. Shit is cool as shit.
Speaking of stores, I remember you having something to say about yours,
Oh
Bender.
yeah, there we go. Here's that topic I was telling you about. So deal.
Like,
So I was talking to Nags and Beast about this last night. So this is all hypothetical. Like you don't know me. I do not know you. You do not know me. The only reason I
okay,
know you is because you frequent my store. You go
okay.
into GameStop, frequent customer. You know, talk to you a couple times here and there.
Fairly
So,
frequent, like a
fairly
month, like
frequent.
every month,
Month to 2 months
couple
you're in.
days
Yep.
every month.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't have the rewards. And I tell you, hey, you're in here enough. Why don't you do it? And I pitch it to you like this: you get a $5 coupon every month to use on whatever you want in the store.
Right.
You get 10,000 bonus points, which is $10 off of something.
Right.
And unfortunately, it ended today, but it's $10 right now. It's usually 15.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do it? And it lasts you a
10.
year. It'll
So
last you a year.
$10 for a yearly membership, or for 1 year of membership, that gives me $10 plus $5 every month.
So
$5 every
15
month.
15 bucks
60
on the first month, and then 5
after that.
Yeah. So then
you get
that's
$60 in total.
Yeah. So
plus
60
the
plus
10 extra.
Yeah, plus the 10, so that's $70. That's a whole ass game. Almost.
Mm-hmm. Well, the coupons don't stack, but like you can use it on whatever the fuck you want. But
as
what'd you do?
I mean, okay, as someone who frequents a GameStop and would go there often to buy shit, maybe. I personally wouldn't, just because I don't need it, right?
Right. If you're not there enough, don't. But like if you're in there,
but like if
like
I'm
we're saying
frequenting
once, twice a month, like frequent.
if I'm frequenting, because once, twice a month is quite a bit. Yeah, I would. Why?
Okay, because I was telling Nags the same thing. People, it's been so hard for us to get people to do it, and I don't understand. I do not. It fucking baffles me why people don't do it because it's free money. It's free money, basically. Let me tell people.
Yeah, and I'm coming from the standpoint like they've never had the experience being poor in a day in their life because they're like, oh, it's $5. Oh, so much money being saved. Saving money is still saving money.
Right.
True. No, I am a fan of savings.
And what we
I
tell the Xbox people that come in, we can literally print you a $5 code of Xbox currency for free every month, and you can save that shit on your console and spend it whenever you want.
yeah, no, that's great. How much did you say it was for the whole year?
It's usually 14. It was or 14.99. It was 9.99 until yesterday my time.
Right. So
And,
9.99 got you a whole last year.
yeah.
Am I
until
correct? Or is it
recently,
per
but
month?
yes, it's a year.
So the whole year is
That's the
9.99.
annual price.
Yes, that's the annual price. I mean,
Damn.
it was because it was on sale. It's usually 15
Bruh.
but
Even if I didn't frequent, I would
for
take
a
it.
year.
Yeah,
Like,
that's 15. But that's only 15
because
bucks you got to spend a year.
yeah, because you guys say what? You can cancel at any time, all right? Do you guys say that?
Basically,
Yeah. So
because it automatically sets it up so that it'll auto renew after the year's done, but you can shut it off, and if you don't get your money's worth,
mhm.
you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and do those coupons expire? Yes, right?
They
At some
of
point?
course, they expire every month,
Yeah,
but like
okay.
that, like I was saying, if you
Okay.
play on an Xbox,
Right.
you're
Just
you're
Yeah,
just
that
run the
currency
currency.
less
lasts
money.
forever.
Do they do that for
Yeah.
PlayStation as well?
PlayStation doesn't do digital codes, and it's not just with us. That's with everybody.
Really?
But like you get $5 off their $10 cards. Yeah, no, Sony cut all digital codes from everybody.
That sucks. I mean, I would do the $5 just
Sony's
to
fucking
put
weird.
just to
Oh
load
no,
on. Like, I
fucking
guess
corporate doing shit like that
that's
is the
weird,
reason I
man.
like is the corporate doing stuff like that is the reason I like Sega more than Nintendo. And let me tell you this. Let me tell you fucking why. That
Oh shit,
so,
it's getting spicy.
with Nintendo, if
Mhm.
you're creative in any way and a fan of their games, you get punished for it. They will if
Yeah.
you make a fan game, you get a cease and desist, or you get threatened with being sued, etc. With Sega, they're gonna look at that and be like, "Hey, keep up the good work. We enjoy that. Just don't make anybody spend money on it."
Right.
Yeah, just don't monetize it.
And I'm gonna use fucking Sega's original catchphrase when they were at war with Nintendo. When it comes to fan games, Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Yeah. I will say Nintendo has been semi-lenient with a lot of that stuff coming up, and a lot of it, the season of this shit, is because they
Oh,
had something in the works that was similar to what the person was already making.
do you guys
Like the
remember?
whole
You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me years before the Switch came out, they were working on a Mario 64 remake. Because somebody remade Mario 64 in Unity for PC, and they see indeed that immediately.
Man,
It's like Disney. It's like Disney and Mickey Mouse. They see their mascot and they're like, "Fuck you."
do you guys remember that one Pokemon game that was made on PC, fully fan
Uranium.
made? Uranium.
Uranium.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy you
I know
were able
Uranium.
to
I
fulfill them.
mean, okay, real
Does
shit.
that still exist?
There's ways to get it.
It's
not
been
legal,
C&D,
but
you know?
There are ways to find versions of it. I'm not going to say if they're new or old
Because I
for legal reasons, and
remember,
I don't want
Legal
it to get shut down again.
yeah, I
Yep.
remember that I tried Uranium before, and it was a great fan remake.
Yeah.
And all unique Pokemon, all unique
Mhm.
everything, right? And I was like, damn, this is great. It was like actually a Pokemon I enjoyed. And I was like, yo, Uranium's sick. Nowadays you can't get it, right? So I mean allegedly there are ways to get it, but you can't get it. You can't get it. It's not possible. Impossible. So you know, like it's stuff like that. It's like, dude, why do that? Why?
I will say I have my own personal favorite of fan games. It's called Pokemon Insurgents,
Okay.
and you know how Pokemon these days have regional variants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have
Pokemon
the
Insurgents
Delta
yeah,
species.
Pokemon Insurgents introduces something called Delta Pokemon.
Okay.
So where
So
s- uh,
Charmander's a fire type. No, he's a ghost type.
he's a
Oh.
He
ghost
looks like
dragon
a
type.
skeleton.
He's a ghost
Yep.
dragon type.
And he looks like a fucking
Whereas
skeleton, and it's cool as shit.
like with Squirtle, it's a pure water type, dark fighting.
And then Venusaur, or Bulbasaur, instead of it being grass, it's
Fairy
fairy
psychic, I
psychic,
think.
something like that. It's fairy. It's fairy something, or something fairy.
I
Right.
think Gardevoir is fairy psychic typically, or just fairy, one of those.
Gardevoir
Huh.
is fairy psychic. In that version,
Electric ice.
that's your case. They also have their own mega versions and primal reversions of Pokemon. Um, like they gave one to Giratina. He is his own primal version. Like how
Yeah.
there was like Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon. Giratina has his own. They gave some mega forms to fuck, I can't remember. Oh, the Reggies. Like Reggie Gigas has his own origin form, which is pretty dope. But
Primal
That
Regigigas is
man,
fucking
I
wild.
remember fan made games, bro. Fan made games are sick. It's like do you remember the PSX version of Bloodborne that someone made?
Mm.
Oh, that was so cool, dude. Like I didn't play it, but I watched it, right? And it was so cool. So some
PSX meaning like PlayStation 1
PlayStation
graphics.
1 graphics, yeah. So someone PlayStation
Somebody made a
1ified.
demake of Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was so
And the
cool.
same person is making the same person is making the infamous Bloodborne cart.
No shot.
I shit you not.
That's crazy. You know what
Oh
they should
fuck it.
do?
What else was it?
They should release Bloodborne on PC. Actually should. I would play it. You know I'm gonna be on that. You know I'm gonna be on that.
what else?
You also played the shit out of Elden Ring, so
I did play the
Yeah.
shit out of Elden Ring. I beat the game twice.
What the fuck? What? Oh fucking now I remember because it's still I'm still on Insurgents here. Have you ever played Pokken?
Yes.
Pokken tournament.
You know Shadow Mewtwo?
I think so. Yeah.
It's Mewtwo.
It's like the final boss
It's
of that
Black
game.
Mewtwo with that crystal embedded in its shoulder.
Think so. Hold on, let me Google it. Shadow
See, I've tried to
Mewtwo.
play Pokken a couple times.
I
do
can't
not
handle the
understand
3D.
the
I can't
mechanics of that
handle
game.
that kind of fighter.
Yeah.
Oh,
will
this
say, though,
Mewtwo. Yeah. Yeah, I have
Gengar's ultimate
Yeah,
move is
you
dope
can
as
actually
shit.
get that in Insurgents.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
so cool, dude.
Oh, here's another
That's
one I
so cool.
love. Munchlax and Snorlax are grass types.
Bruh.
And they can learn Belly Drum, which has your HP but like max out your attack stat, and Woodhammer, which is stab.
Oh, fucking some of the fun shit comes from the shinies. Don't steal my thunder on this one, Bender.
I have not seen any of the shinies.
With obviously with even new Pokemon variants, you have to have shinies.
Yeah.
With Blastoise, he's typically like this dark ninja looking character.
Mm.
His shiny's fucking Bowser.
What?
That's dope.
Wait. Repeat that for me.
He, regular
Look at
Delta Blastoise, ninja. Shiny
Yeah.
Delta Blastoise, Bowser.
That's cool. That is so cool. That's sick.
Speaking
And-
of shinies, I actually managed to in Brilliant Diamond, I managed to get a shiny Rayquaza.
Look at
By
this guy.
soccer setting like tons of times.
Nice.
Look at this guy.
So one time I'm never gonna fucking do that, but
I still miss Leaf Green on the Game Boy. I'm
I still
saying
have-
this
I think I
now.
still have my
I still
cartridge.
have it. I still have
Oh,
the
fuck.
green. I still have the transparent green cartridge. I still
was
have it.
I actually ended up buying because I didn't know there was like no difference. I owned both Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Oh
I bought
shit.
both of them. Or I
Yeah.
didn't buy both of them. My
I
mom's like,
loved.
you can come buy. I'll buy you 2 games for your. Because I had just gotten the DS Lite for Christmas with the Game Boy
Yeah.
slot,
Yeah.
and like I had one game and it was SpongeBob.
Fair enough.
That was it.
I'd love to have what's it called? Like to have colored like you know how we had the colored cartridges back in the day? I
Mhm.
wish we could have
Yeah,
something like that, like modern day, you know, like
that would be really
Hey,
cool if Nintendo
hey,
would do
maybe they'll
something
bring
like
it
that.
back with Scarlet and Violet.
Who
maybe
knows? Maybe that'd be pretty dope. I
that
wish
would
we
be
would
so
it would
cool
show
if
a
we
little
got
bit more for that too.
it would be so cool if we had colored Switch cartridges. How
Mhm.
cool would that be? I would buy them
It
just
would
for the
be.
color.
I don't
I
know
mean,
why.
I'm not
I,
gonna
it'd
I'm not
probably
joking.
cost a little bit more to make them, but it would be cool.
I don't know why I'm
No.
stuck on this,
It's
but
colored
fucking
plastic, bro.
just the fucking fan games, man. Just fan
Fan
games.
games, bro. Man,
Because
what is a
I
fan
hate
game
to
I
keep going
played?
back to Insurgents. I really do, but Glalie. Glalie an ice type.
Remember,
Everybody knows this.
I know
Not anymore. It's a fucking fire type. It's a pure fire type. Instead of being a giant ball of ice, it's a giant ball of magma.
in the
Uh,
Mega, his mouth is
the,
just drooling magma.
no, it's just
That's
and
cool.
with the shiny Delta Glalie, it's green magma. Its mega is barfing rainbows.
That's cool.
I shit you not. Where the fuck is it? Hang on, I'm sending
That's
this.
cool. That's cool.
What's another? Oh,
What's another sick fan made game?
Axew. The Axew line is instead of dragon, it's water, and it looks like a hammerhead shark. Like it has a big ass anchor hanging out of the right side of its head. What's another one? Uh,
Where the
think-
fuck are my friend? Who the fuck messaged me?
I'm trying to
Scyther.
look
Instead
for
of a grass,
like.
it's ice.
Oh yeah, there's no Mario Sky. Apparently was a fan made game.
Mario
Oh god,
Sky.
that fucking game. They they took they took the idea of No Man's Sky and applied it to 2D Mario.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Then there's
That sounds
another
horrible.
Metroid 2 remake, full screen Mario.
Okay, no, I've played the another Metroid 2 remake. It's so fucking good.
Zelda Maker. No Mario Sky is pretty funny.
Where the
Ocarina of
fuck are you
Time
finding
2D.
these?
I searched up infamous Nintendo or infamous game fan made games, and I found a CBR article for like 10 shutdown games that were infamous.
There
Infamous
is
fan-made games and
there
there's
Yeah.
is
CBR.
one I know about. Because the reason why they did this was because Mario's 35th anniversary with Mario 35, because it was literally the month after there was a fan made online basically version of that, and then Nintendo's like, nah, we already had this like they already had that in the works for a while. They were releasing it for Mario's 35th anniversary,
Oh,
so I can
there was
understand why they took that
PokeNet.
down.
So you could have played Pokemon online.
Online with all the regions.
Yep.
You talking about
That.
Poke MMO?
Yeah, that's
No,
basically
PokeNet.
no PokeNet.
Oh,
PokeNet was not quite Poke MMO. It was pre Pokemon proto Poke
okay,
MMO.
okay.
That's so cool, dude. What else did they make? Mushroom Kingdom Fusion? What the
You know what
hell
we
is
should
that?
do? What we
What?
should do is a group of us should play Poke MMO. We just play for the fucking regions. That'd be pretty cool to do.
Yeah?
I remember me and when he was around, when Umbral was around, me and him were doing that for a while.
What do I remember Super Mario?
I'm like looking at a bunch of fan made games now and I'm like trying to like I'm like, dude, like do I know any of this? There's a Mario but it's Portal.
Yeah,
I've
yep.
Yeah, I've played that. It's so
I have
much fun,
too.
and you can play with friends.
It's called Mario.
Yeah, and you can play with friends if you know how to set
That's
it up.
cool. Well, I'll probably do Log Me and Hamachi and then just go ham, right?
I remember watching the Achievement Hunter guys play through that. That was fun. That was funny.
And then there's the infamous Project M. Come on,
that was
you
a
guys gotta know
Metroid.
Project. No, that's no, that's
that was the,
Metroid Other M.
It's
That's
the
Metroid Other
melee
M.
mod for Smash.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
it's
yes.
the melee mod for Smash, but
Well,
they added
okay, it's the
more.
melee mod. It's bringing melee into Brawl
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they also
because
added
Brawl
extras.
is the easiest Smash to mod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it also adds an extra shit. So you could have
New
like
characters and stuff.
Sans and Sephiroth and
Mhm.
Sora and like Goku and like all these people in like one game. Oh,
Yeah.
Smash
you
Flash.
you could play Ultimate before Ultimate.
Flash.
Yeah. Do you guys remember
Oh,
Smash
Smash.
Flash?
Oh, no,
Holy
Flash.
shit,
Flash 2 is still getting updates every now and then.
bro! But Smash Flash, I remember back in high school, we used to play Smash Flash and hold like mini tournaments in lunchtime, just playing Smash Flash. I would play Goku. There would be someone else playing like Black Mage, and Black Mage would destroy because Black Mage was seriously broken.
Okay, okay.
And oh
Hang
my
on, hear me
god,
out.
bro. I was a Goku player.
me out.
I was 100% Goku player.
Hear me out.
What's up?
Because there's a fan game for Smash you have never played called Super Smash Bros. Crusade,
No shot. What is that?
and it's so much fun. It's multiplayer. If you know how to set that shit up again,
That's
it's so good.
what is this?
It's Smash
But with like more shit.
with more shit.
Holy.
You can play as fucking Ouija. And I
Oh,
don't mean
that.
Luigi, I mean Ouija.
You can play Rayman.
Maybe.
You can play Rayman, you can play Shantae, which everybody wanted.
Yep.
Fucking
Mega
Aguma.
Shantae.
Nega.
Goku.
That's not an M, that's an N.
Oh, Nega.
Evil Shantae, basically.
Yeah.
Because we can't say that fast on the pod, otherwise we get banned.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hey,
She
hey,
was
don't
like,
worry about it.
Oh,
Ah, sheesh, man.
yeah.
You can
Yeah.
play Tetro. Wait, what's that? Tetramino?
Tetronimo? Yeah.
Tetronimo. What the hell is that?
Oh, it's a Tetris block.
You can play Phoenix Wright, Evil Ryu.
Mock
Yeah,
Rider, which nobody's
Phoenix
ever heard of.
Wright was in
Mock Rider,
Project
where?
M.
Hold on, let me see Mock Rider. Yeah, who the
It's
hell's
above
Mock Rider?
Chun-Li.
That's Chun-Li. Then there's
With a-
Ashley,
Better speak
Gino,
up. Tell me your story.
Sorry about what?
You were
Toad.
saying something.
Oh, isn't Phoenix Wright in Project M?
No, he's not.
No,
I wish.
From my knowledge, he's
I
not.
thought he was.
No, even in heavily modded Project M, he's not.
Okay.
Because in heavily modded Project M, you have a roster bigger than even Ultimate.
Mm.
I'm not kidding when I say that, by the way. Fully modified Project M has like is Ultimate's roster on drugs. Is what it is.
Mm.
When it
And-
comes to
Yeah.
Smash games, Crusade. When it comes to Smash fan games, Crusade is one of the best ones.
Crusade.
It's the entire feeling of Super Smash Flash, but but bigger and still active because they last updated it in October last year, and they regularly post on their Twitter.
Low key, we should try it sometime.
I'm already down. You
Lot of
say that
shit
as
we-
I'm
we
already
need to play.
downloading it. It's a 1.2 gig download.
That's it.
It's
It's a lot of
okay
shit we
for
need to play.
for a fucking fan game. That's pretty massive.
True. But I mean, yeah, that's like Final Fantasy VII in its entirety. Can you believe that? That 3-disc game was a whole gig.
And it's about to be a
Process
hell
that.
of a lot bigger with the remake.
Oh, dude, the remake is like 100 times that with the first part.
It's a the remake. Part 1 is already a 3-disc game.
Yeah. Yeah. See, okay, if we had to put Final Fantasy VII remake in the scale of Final Fantasy VII, that is Final Fantasy VII remake part 1 is 300 copies of Final Fantasy VII regular.
Fuck.
That's how much storage.
And then some because redacted spoilers.
Redacted, you mean integrated?
No, I meant the stuff that happens at the end.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
still haven't seen the ending, so I'm waiting for.
I will say this, however, without spoiling it for you. You should probably play Crisis Core before you play the remake.
I do want to say though that I'm counting the whole 100 gigs as like actual physical storage that it's taking on my PS5. So it's almost 100 gigs. So if you scale
Dude,
that,
that's 100 Final Fantasy 7s.
yeah. No, way more. Yeah, about that's 100 Final Fantasy 7s in its entirety. That's 300 discs of Final Fantasy 7.
And that's just part
Because
1
yeah,
out of who knows how many.
yeah. I will
We
be
know like how
excited.
Sony is. It's gonna be like 4 parts.
Oh yeah.
I'm okay with that
Just
as
to
long as
milk it.
each one's just as good as the last.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I'd be 100%,
It
100%
shouldn't take
down for that.
long for the next part to come out. They've already got the engine and the combat system and everything. Like they've got
Well,
most of
it's
the
gonna
groundwork
be
there.
Unreal 5. That's what's gonna take them a little bit longer.
Oh, 7 remake.
Part 2, yeah.
Holy shit, UR5, man, dude. Okay, speaking of Final Fantasy, don't get me started on Stranger of Paradise. I've been going through that game. Holy shit.
See, I'm not a Final Fantasy buff. Like the most exposure I've had is Cloud and Sephiroth and Smash, and a little bit of 7 I've seen Vic play.
Yeah.
I've heard not good
Hey,
things about Stranger of Paradise.
Hey
No, it's
Sony,
amazing.
if you're listening, I know you guys like your money. You should make Square Enix make an 8 remake. That's a cash cow waiting to happen. I'm totally
Yep.
not biased towards 8
And
or
6.
anything.
And 6. That would be a cash cow too.
You're only saying that for Vic's sake.
Yes. I need to cover my grounds, or else the Italian's gonna shove a whole ass pizza down my throat, and I'm gonna
gonna
He's
choke
gonna
shove
to
a
shove
whole
a
death.
big get up on your ass.
No, he's gonna come into your house with a packet of Italian Twix and start force feeding you them.
Yep. Honestly, Italian Twix sounds so good right now. I'm gonna be real with you,
Right?
dude. It's just cheese sticks, dude. I love them. I love them, dude.
I could go for
Okay.
actually straight up hilariously enough, I could go for some fucking fish sticks right now. I want fish sticks.
Actually. But Bender, going back to Stranger Paradise, the reason why it's had bad reviews is because of its early release to like 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 popular streamers and shit. Because apparently there's like DLC content apparently that that like they all got because it was like premium content or some shit that they just had.
Okay.
But they didn't know what it was, and they didn't know if they could use it, and it kind of pissed them off. So I think that was the reason why. But overall, I actually enjoyed the game. Like I'm enjoying it so much.
Isn't the game just a prequel to the first Final Fantasy?
I believe so. From what
Yes, because they mentioned Garland.
Your last name is Garland. I figured it was just a reimagining of the character.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
All I know is that they mention a knight named Garland, and that's it. Now,
It's a little less my speed than 15 or 7.
yeah. No, I'm gonna
Yeah,
search up.
I can't play those games where it's like you have to grind for hours on end just to get one thing. I cannot. No.
That's the fun. No, that's the
Okay.
fun thing with 7. There's 7 remake. There's no grinding.
Hmm.
You don't really need to grind to beat the game.
See, that's why I would be invested to play it. But like any other Final Fantasy, sorry, not happening. That's
Yeah,
not appealing.
eight is a bit of a slog because of that.
The most grinding I will tolerate is Pokemon getting levels if I need it. That's the most grinding I will tolerate. But like if it's like, oh, I need to grind for 6 hours to get this one thing so I can finish this quest and move on.
The
Fuck that.
worst thing with with 8 and just Final Fantasies in general is the like, oh, here I am doing this important thing and I'm just trying to get to like this chest hidden in this area. I
Mhm.
have to go through 3 fucking surprise encounters just to reach that.
Mm.
And it's not like, oh, these were scripted encounters. This is an RNG ticker telling me, hey, it's time for an encounter.
Mm.
So
Uh
I was gonna say I did a little bit of reading, and it seems like Stranger of Paradise is basically kind of FF1,
Mm.
and it alludes to the fact that all the shit that happened in Final Fantasies 2 and onward is because of 1 slash Stranger of Paradise.
Mhm.
So apparently it's like a time loop thing.
Mm.
Apparently. Now this is just shit I skimmed,
this is
and
rumors and speculation, y'all. Don't take it as actual spoilers.
yeah, this is all just shit I skimmed, and I do not know the full facts because I also have not beat the full game yet. But from what I've gathered, Garland, also known by his alter ego Chaos, is a very prevalent thing in Stranger of Paradise. So, and I mean, it's called Final Fantasy Origin, for God's sake. Like, I'm pretty sure that means something.
Yeah,
Right?
but I get where you're coming from with the whole grinding thing.
Yeah. No.
Like every Final Fantasy is a grind. I will say
Oh yeah.
eight is just as much of a grind as as the rest, but it's also worse because the junction system is so fucking frustrating.
Another reason why I will never pick up a Final Fantasy, besides maybe the 7 remake, there is a boss in one of the games that takes 8 hours to beat, and like 100 people to do it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about,
That's
and
14.
you don't need to worry. No,
Mhm.
that's not 14. That's 11.
Oh, well, same thing. They're both MMOs.
Yeah. There was one MMO, and there was also a Final Fantasy game. I forget which one it was. I think it was either 9
11
or
and 14 of the MMOs. You're
yeah.
thinking probably 12.
I think you're thinking 12 or 9 or
You
10.
just, but one of them, remember,
Hold on.
it takes like 8 hours to beat the fucking thing,
If it takes
and
8 hours
you need
and
like
100 people,
100 people.
it's 11 probably. Or
Hold on. I'll tell you. I'll
I
tell you right
remember,
away.
I remember another boss too. There's the giant mountain, and it takes like 6.
You
that
said
sounds like an
18
Adamantoise.
hours. You said 18 hours,
8,
right? 8.
8.
18,
Um,
whatever. It takes a ridiculous amount of time. Like your boss fight should not take that long.
yeah, so there's 2 bosses in Final Fantasy 11 that take about 18 hours to beat.
Yep,
And that
that's
is
what it was.
the Absolute Virtue and the Pandemonium.
Yep, that's the names. I could not remember the names. I saw it on a different video before. I just could not remember the names. But
And then there
that
is
shit, that's fucking
Yasmat.
stupid.
And then there's Yasmat in Final Fantasy 12.
And no, if your game, if you have a boss that requires 18 hours of your time in a day to beat it, don't make a video game ever again.
Yep.
Do not, because that's like that's like people. There's no way someone could do that for 18
Okay,
hours
so
straight.
here's the reason why like with the Absolute Virtue one it took so long, because if the developers deemed any way you beat the boss uh illegitimate, they removed that way to beat the boss from the game.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Also, Bender, I think the one you were specifying about is the Final Fantasy boss Final Fantasy 12. Sorry,
I knew it was a Final Fantasy boss of some sort that took
it's
it.
Final Fantasy
It
12.
had an 8 in the time frame for hours.
It has
And some
50 million health points and can take hours to defeat.
Yeah.
You have only you and your party of like 2 or 3 NPCs, and you have to fight this boss for hours.
yeah, it was something stupid.
Yeah, it's more than 8 hours, I can tell you this now.
Yeah.
Um
Oh shit! I never got to say this because it already ended. I was meant to tell a bunch of people happy 420.
What 20?
well, it's still 420 for me.
It's for
Happy
20. Yeah.
420.
Thank
You're
you.
not a stoner though, so it doesn't count. So hang on, let me
Yep.
just DM Beast real quick.
DM Beast
let
is
him know.
furious.
Let him know. Why is Schmorg? Well, okay,
Our
yeah.
2 stoners of the group.
Yeah, well, Schmorgy's not stoner. He's getting there though. He's getting there.
He vapes it. I don't count him as an actual stoner.
He vapes.
He has a weed pen. He doesn't.
You don't remember when it was on last week? He was fucking blasted.
Yeah, I thought he was smoking a straight blunt, not
No.
No, it's a weed pen. He vaporizes cannabis oil.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You mean CBD?
Close enough. Hemp, weed, cannabis, marijuana.
Mary Jane.
THC.
THC CBD.
Yes, ABCDEFG, dude. That's it. That's what it is. All right. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. I didn't realize that those two were smoking the devil's lettuce. You know.
No, I've been meaning to ask you all this. What
What's
the
up?
fuck were your favorite cereals growing up? Like, what was your top number 1 favorite cereal
God.
growing up?
Cereal. Growing up.
Yeah, like
Classic
the number
Frosted
1
Flakes.
favorite.
Classic Frosted Flakes.
That's fair.
Close
have to
second
say-
Cheerios.
Because they're basically the same things. Tricks and Fruit Loops. Because they're basically the same thing. One's a ball, one's a loop.
Fair.
For the
Fair.
longest time when I was a kid, my top favorite was honeycombs, and then it evolved into waffle crisp.
Okay. As I so the way it worked
Yeah,
for
I don't
me
really eat
was
cereal anymore.
yeah,
Neither
I
do
don't
I.
either. I don't either.
The only time
Like,
I eat cereal is when I buy the occasional box of Oreos, but I can't
Yeah.
do that because the last box I bought, my sister ate before I got any.
The only time I'll
Shit.
eat cereal is when it's like there's nothing else, and I want something to snack on. I'll pour a bowl of like Fruit Loops or something. Because like
Yeah.
I don't really like the blandy stuff. Like I can't do Cheerios. Like
I went
honeycomb.
I went from I think it was this was my term, this was my process, all right? So I started with Frosted Flakes, then went to Honey Nut Cheerios, and I would like rotate between the two. Then I got Fruit Loops into the mix. Then I removed Fruit Loops from the mix and I added Lucky Charms. Then Lucky Charms left the mix. Frosted Flakes and Cheerios were the big ones. Then Frosted Flakes left the mix and only left Cheerios. But then I pulled out the big OG American Corn Pops. Specifically American Corn Pops. Because in Canada, we don't have glazed corn pops. We
You
have
guys just have corn puffs.
Yeah, we have shitty corn puffs. And corn pops, I call them American corn pops because glazed corn pops only exist in America from my vicinity.
That's how we know corn pops, because we're fat.
Exactly. So then corn pops got into the mix, bro. Then I dropped both. Rice Krispies came into the mix. Rice Krispies was my big
Honestly.
one for the longest time.
Did it have the right blend of rice and crispy?
Oh, absolutely, dude. and
That's so dope.
and then as I got older and older, right, I kept going with the Rice Krispies, and then after I would do Rice Krispies, and then this was my sickest rotation, all right? Like, I know my top when I was a kid was Frosted Flakes Cheerios, but my sickest cereal rotation, all right? My sickest cereal rotation was Rice Krispies and Honey Bunches of Oats.
I remember When I didn't say kind of the same thing with the Blandy. Whenever I ate Lucky Charms, just
Yeah,
pick up the fucking marshmallows and then give the rest to my dad.
yeah,
Yeah, and
I'm,
then fucking years down the line, they start selling just fucking bags of the freeze-dried marshmallows.
yeah.
Yep, yep.
But
What was your
You know
guys'
what's
sickest cereal rotation?
it's I mean,
honeycombs, fruity pebbles, tricks.
there's
Pebbles.
only real like 3 cereals I've ever eaten, which is uh Fruit Loops, Tricks, and
I hated Fruit Loops
Cinnamon
with a
Toast Crunch.
passion because they tasted wrong to me.
Mm.
But
You know what fucking
as it sits right now, because I can't, because my Walmart didn't, or my Walmart or just general store didn't have fucking waffle crisp. I just have a bag of fucking French toast crunch, which tastes the exact
yeah.
same.
You know what slaps though? Those cereal bars, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal bars,
Oh,
and
With
do
dude,
not
flavored
make them
milk
like
on the
the
bottom.
that shit
no.
takes me
I'm talking
back.
about the thick
Oh,
motherfuckers that have the layered
those
milk in
ones.
the middle. Yeah, they don't make them anymore. I cannot find them. I cannot find the ones with the milk on the bottom are good, but the ones in the
Oh, okay,
You know
oh
what
okay,
I?
god.
okay.
You know what I never had that they started selling again?
What?
Mm.
Cereal straws.
Hey,
But you
those
you
are
know
good too.
what's speaking of shit you can't find, you know
Mm-hmm.
what one of my worst experiences was?
Mm.
When when McDonald's first introduced McCafe, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. My favorite drink, and this was when I first started drinking coffee, was the iced mocha from McDonald's. The iced
Speaking
mocha.
of
They still sell
coffee,
that here.
I know they do. Do you know how okay, remember when I took my California trip?
mm-hmm.
How many of those did you get while you were
Right
out?
beside my hotel there was a McDonald's. You bet your ass I was going
Going
there
there
every
every
day
day.
to get a medium or large iced mocha because I don't get that in Canada. All right?
So when can we expect your American citizenship to be instated?
I'm not I'm
No,
Yeah.
don't do that. Don't move. Don't move
no,
here.
No.
Don't move
no.
here.
But you know
But
what
hey,
you can
speaking of,
you know what you
I know my
can get in
spacious
Canada.
basement is enticing, but don't move here.
Fair enough. But you know what you can get in Canada, and you can get almost anywhere. King's Coast coffee. Ah, look at that. All
I
right,
knew as
so
soon as you started talking about McCafe, was going to leave
like,
cat.
see, unlike McDonald's McCafe coffee, you can get King's Coast coffee anywhere you are. Just go down to kingscoastcoffee.com/dipshits or use dipshits code dipshits for 10% off on your order. King's Coast Coffee, honestly, one of the best coffee brands I know of. All right, they have amazing coffee, and it's great for all types of people, regardless of if you're a coffee enthusiast to just starting out, just a regular casual coffee drinker. You have friends who love coffee, anything like that, man. Check out King's Coast Coffee. Seriously, take my word for it. And now, back to a regularly scheduled program.
Going back to fucking McDonald's. Okay, you want to know what pisses me off? So
Mm.
soon after the McCafe thing got introduced,
Uh-huh.
they got rid of my favorite breakfast item, which was the Southern style chicken biscuit. It was this giant instead of being like, oh, it's a McChicken patty. No, it was a fucking chunk of like fucking chicken that had the best seasoning. It was fucking buttermilk chicken
I know,
on a
I,
biscuit.
I know, bro. I know
And
what
they
you're talking
stopped
about.
selling them. And then you know what they did last year because of the chicken sandwich wars. McDonald's introduced the crispy chicken sandwich. It is the same fucking chicken from those biscuits.
That's pain. I know
I
exactly
don't.
what you're talking about.
I'm glad that they started selling it because that's like $1.50. I can get like fucking four of those for or math. Four of those for $5. And I am fucking set because that is the best fucking item on their menu now. Fuck. Well,
It's
besides the
four for
McNuggets, I was about to
$6,
say
by the
fuck
way.
the McNuggets,
You
but
can't freaking
you
$6.
can't fuck the McNuggets. They'll
Nice.
throw you
Four
out of the
for
store
$6.
if you fuck the McNuggets.
Nice. Four for $6.
Or $6. Okay, close.
I got you. I
Shut
got
up.
you. Don't worry. I'm saying
But,
I got you, bro. I got you.
when it comes to breakfast items, though, like I don't fuck with anything else. Like hotcakes, sausage, and like 2 hash browns.
Dude,
Yes,
honest,
and I'm not
bro.
talking like the patties, like a sausage patty, like 2 sausage patties, 3 pancakes, and like 2 hash browns, and a large
Oh, the
orange
big
juice.
breakfast.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
dude. In all honesty, though,
I know.
I wouldn't think you wouldn't think this usually, but like McDonald's actually had the best ice mocha. Like they actually did. Like there there's only local places that have like freshly brewed coffee that make it better than them, right? But like if you need something quick, that is beyond like any other coffee you can get like
It's also
quick.
cheap.
Can I just say some
Dude,
bullshit with y'all?
what?
The fact that y'all got bagels for breakfast at McDonald's.
Bagels?
Yeah, y'all have fucking bagels. We don't get
Yeah,
bagels at our
we have
McDonald's.
bagels. You don't make
Yeah,
you don't have
we
bagels?
We
we don't
don't.
have bagels. It's either a fucking
You know bagels?
McMuffin or a biscuit, and then get
Uh,
fucked.
you fat asses. Don't even get bagels.
Okay,
Bro.
okay,
The
but no.
hell,
All in
dude?
all, I think we can all agree when it comes to fast food breakfast, McDonald's does it right
Oh,
because
yeah.
those fucking hash browns, man.
Yeah, no, their hash browns
You
are fire.
can't.
Your hash
McDonald's
browns
hash
are
browns,
fire.
much like their fries, are some of the best things on the menu.
Yeah,
Mhm.
their breakfast itself is actually not bad. Like if you need like a quick breakfast pick me up, yeah,
Yeah.
McDonald's is a place to go. I know Tim Hortons. Obviously, I don't know if you guys have any near you guys. Um, Tim Hortons used to have good breakfast. Now it has like all right breakfast. Like the breakfast quality hasn't gone down. Their quality, their coffee has gone down to shit. Their coffee is dog shit. Don't get me started on Tim Hortons coffee, because what happened was Tim Hortons let go of their supplier and went for shittier coffee, and McDonald's started using their better supplier. So McDonald's has a steady flow of Arabica beans, while Tim Hortons has shitty dollar store bulk barn friggin' coffee.
Mhm.
Like like it's bad, but at least their breakfast is solid. Like Tim Hortons has solid breakfast, and it's
I
great.
gotta put the Canadian on blast for a second.
It's great.
Uh,
What?
what the fuck is wrong with you guys that you decided a double fillet of fish was a good idea?
We have a double filet o fish?
You have you have a fillet of fish that is not one fillet but two fillets.
I mean, to be fair, our
Filet.
filet o fish actually is Canadian fish.
It's still a fucking fillet of fish.
Yeah,
Bring
but
me fish.
Canadian fish is good fish.
Give me back the fillet of fish. Give me that fish. Give me back the fillet of
I'm
fish.
I'm
Give
being
me
real
that
with you.
fish.
I've had a filet o fish like maybe twice, but I can tell you that the filet o fish is actually pretty good in Canada.
I
At least.
refused. If I ever get fillet of fish, like on the rare occasion, like I'm like I hate myself today, I'm gonna get a fillet of fish. I can't stand tartar sauce, man. I
Oh, I
have to get it
hate tartar
without.
sauce. I hate tartar sauce.
That's
Don't
where
get me
see I've
wrong.
never had like it's like McDonald's I've never had a Big Mac. Never had a Big Mac. It's like I get
Never had a Big
nuggets.
Mac.
I'll
Like a
get their
Big
like
Mac. Okay, a Big Mac sauce is just glorified Thousand Island.
I've had a Big Mac.
I've never had a Big Mac.
I have.
But like I'll get like their like 2 cheeseburgers sometimes. It's like something extra if I haven't eaten all day. Like it's mainly I'll get nuggets. That's what I'll get.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I've never tried, but like when
And
it
y'all
comes to like
call us fat. I'm looking at your McDonald's menu. You got a double Big Mac.
You guys don't have a double Big Mac?
No.
What?
And you call us fat.
us
Is
fat.
it just a 2-layered Big Mac?
It's a Big Mac with two patties, lettuce, bun, two patties, lettuce, bun.
What the fuck?
What the
That is a
fuck?
4-patty burger. You call us fat?
I don't
You
know.
though, what has a killer burger?
Okay,
and
wait.
It makes
Before
me
you-
want to go drive to one tomorrow.
Yeah, where?
Wendy's, the Baconator.
Oh, bro.
Oh my
I would like
god.
Baconators so much more
Wendy's
seasoned-
slaps.
if they season their burgers.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Wendy's?
the burger counts on the bacon and everything else on it to make up for the fact that they don't season their burgers well enough.
Right.
Look,
But
their
still,
Asiago chicken sandwich. So fucking man, bro. Don't get me started, brother.
you know,
The
see, now I
Asiago
want to ask you,
chicken
if
sandwich
you
from Wendy's, bro.
do you dip your fries in a Frosty if you get one?
Sometimes. Rare occasion.
Sometimes. What is your Frosty flavor of choice?
Chocolate.
Chocolate? Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
A Frosty?
Yeah.
Who doesn't get fucking chocolate?
Do you dip your
Dude.
fries in the Frosty?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm a
Dude,
normal human
okay,
being.
Look.
See, I love
Frosties
the
are
Wendy's
fire
that's
only in chocolate.
the Wendy's that's down by me towards that's in Kenosha. Because I would stop it all the fucking time because coming home from the park, I'd take the highway and I'd get off it's right there, so I can get dinner and everything like that.
Yeah.
They season their fries so well.
Oh,
Like there's
dude.
like the perfect amount of salt on them. They're nice and fresh. They be a little soggy sometimes because it's late at night now, so they're not gonna make a new batch of fries. But like
Dude.
perfect. Like they are
Wendy's,
perfect.
at least here, are so consistent with their fries, man. Holy
Right.
shit. I've never seen a place be more consistent with their fries than Wendy's. Ever, man. Like, even McDonald's is inconsistent with their fries. Like, sometimes they over fry it, but, like, dude, Wendy's?
And sometimes there's like
Oh.
not enough salt or
No,
too much salt or whatever.
I don't go to Wendy's as often anymore because they kind of disappointed me.
Also,
They
next,
took
I'm
away my favorite fucking item on their menu that they had temporarily. It was the pub burger that came
Okay.
with the
think it's
pretzel
back.
bun.
I think it's back.
Oh, they bring it
No,
back limited
it's not
time
here
here.
at the very least. All they
They-
got
they
is the
bring it
fucking
back?
bourbon bacon and the big bacon cheddar ones.
We get the pretzel bun burgers slash sandwiches limited time every year. I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
say
gonna bring
next.
this back from.
I'm
Go ahead, you go first.
surprised. I'm surprised you didn't call me out when I said I've eaten a Big Mac before.
Fucking Big Mac. What did you expect me to say?
It's beef.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Let me explain how I've eaten a Big Mac. I ate the Indian Big Mac.
And that is.
It's called the Maharaja Burger, which is the Indian version of a Big Mac in India. So it's the Big Mac, right? The bun, the 3 buns, the patty, lettuce, right? But the patty is not a patty in India. It's 2 big ass chicken breasts.
Okay.
And it's oh man. Yo, and it's
Oh,
saucy.
That's
It's
not a full
saucy.
Big Mac. I'll give it to you.
It's a variation of Big Mac.
Indian Big Mac. It's an Indian Big
Yes.
Mac.
Yes. It's a variation of Big
Y'all
Mac.
don't eat beef.
Yes. Yes. So I'm curious you didn't call. I'm so surprised you didn't call me out on it. Like I'm
I didn't think about it.
surprised.
'Cause we started talking about food. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
It just sort of sinks through, right? Like
Yep.
you're like, yo, what?
So now here's a
bruh.
good thing. Like we're gonna keep with the food topic. Culver's concrete mixer. What do you get?
I've never gone to Culver's.
never had
Don't know what it
Culver's.
is.
Y'all never. Oh my god.
No, I have a Culver's. I've just never been.
I don't know
Bruh.
what a Culver's is because I don't even think that's in
Culver's
Canada,
is
man.
kind of like.
It's a Midwest thing. It's mainly a
Mhm.
Wisconsin thing.
Culver's is basic.
Wisconsin.
It's a little bit step up from McDonald's. It's a little bit better quality. It's obviously going to be on the little bit on the pricier side, but like it's good quality shit. And concrete mixers is it's basically like
A McFlurry on
a
crack.
McFlurry, but you can get more than just one thing mixed in. It's like you can get Reese's, M&M's, Oreos, Heath bars, Kit Kats. You can get cookie dough, Andy's candies. You can do
Sheesh.
Butterfingers. Like you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Okay, Andy.
Bro,
Okay, straight up,
that's sheesh.
Andy's mints are great.
like I've done, like I'll mix it sometimes. Like I'll do
I'll be
like
real with
Reese's
you.
and like Annie's using cookie dough. I'll do like cookie dough and like Annie's. Like I'll mix it up. Like you
Yeah.
can change it however you want.
And
You
here's the
can,
thing. Here's the thing, right? It's not ice cream because it's Culver's. It's custard. It's frozen
yes,
custard.
it's a custard, but
Oh,
it tastes like
speaking
an ice cream.
since we're speaking of like desserts, so there's this
Mm.
one down in Vancouver, right? Because obviously I'm in the Metro Vancouver area, but like I'm in the outer city areas, right? Like not in like interior Vancouver area. So down in the Vancouver area, there's this one gelato place that has over 100 different flavors of gelato. One of them, actually, there's like 5 unique flavors, but I remember like I think 2 of them. One is bacon flavored ice cream. The second one is sour cream onion. Oh yes, I remember a third one, wasabi.
Eh?
So they have 5 weird flavors, and then everything else is like an insane. Like they swap out new flavors every single time. They're creating new, different gelato flavors. If you guys ever come by here, I will take you there because that
See,
gelato
this sounds
place
a
actually
lot
has
like
fantastic shit, high
See, this sounds a lot
quality.
like instead of gelato, they do cookies. It's called crumble cookie, and
Oh,
every like week or 2 weeks or like every month
I think I've
they
been there.
make different cookies.
Hold on.
Um,
Crumble cookies.
Megan got me some
Yes, I bet I've gotten cookies from Crumble.
Valentine's Day.
I got it in
Yes,
my California
there
trip
was
because my aunt was like, "All right, we're all having crumble cookies." I'm like, "Dude, what the hell's
yeah.
crumble cookies?"
Oh yeah.
These big ass fucking cookies, bro. They're
Oh yeah.
huge. They're huge as hell, bro. We
The
got one
one.
of each flavor, cut them up and
Oh
shit,
yeah.
ate it. Oh my god,
One of the
bro.
ones she got me. It's a chocolate chip cookie with a giant ass Reese's peanut butter cup in the middle of it.
I thought I had type like
And
12
I'm not talking
diabetes
like
after that.
it's baked into the cookies. It's like it's the cookie itself.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit. At the time we had like gingerbread and like cake flavored and like a few other ones, but like dude, after the end of eating like parts of each cookie, which all of us when we split made up to one whole cookie, right?
Right.
Um
They sell these little cutters that'll
I
cut them in
felt
fours.
yeah, I felt like I had like type 12 diabetes that day. I will I that was,
Yes.
crumble cookies had me going damn,
That shit
bro.
is dangerous.
It's a
Going down
dangerous.
for real.
Their cookies are dangerous, bro, but they're good. Like they're like you can tell they're quality cookies, right? Like I'm not someone who eats a lot of sweet, right? Like besides like I consume sweet, obviously.
Right.
Who doesn't? I just don't eat a lot of sweet because that's like a direct sugar type
Yeah.
thing, right? Like I prefer my sweetness in like drinks, right? So like I'll have it in my tea, I'll have like sugar in my tea, I'll have bubble tea, stuff like that.
Yeah, you're the type of person to be over here like, "Hey, I'm having tea. Let me just pull out a tiny spoonful of honey."
Yeah, like I would, though I'm not much of a honey guy, though I might like
That's fair.
I do like honey though. Honey is nice. I don't have it often though. But what I'm
Honey
trying to
and
say
lemon is good for your
oh,
throat.
dude, it's so good. Hey, funny you say that. My throat's actually much better now. It's been pretty good lately. Okay, for those of you who are uninitiated, because you guys are obviously uninitiated, audio video listeners, all you guys, man. So as of like a week, it's been a week. I've had 2 things really bad happening to me. My throat's been messed up, and I've been rolling dog shit on in D&D. Like those are the 2 things that have been happening to me for a straight week now, and everything's getting better. It's picking up. Like I had my D&D session on Monday. I was rolling like Jesus, and then now my throat is feeling
No,
much
and then
better.
he spread it to my game the next day because we started rolling like dog shit Tuesday for most of the fight, to the point that for about a round, both my characters were fucking dead. And I mean, and I don't mean like, oh, they're unconscious. I mean dead. Like, so with so with my friend Cal's game. It's loosely based on World of Darkness, but it's this damage system. You have insert amount of health in the form of dots. If you take damage, you take either bashing, lethal, or aggravated. If you take full bashing, you're just unconscious. You take full lethal, you're dead. Uh, if you take full aggravated, you're dead and nobody can bring you back because bashing is bashing damage. Lethal is oh great, I got shot or stabbed. Aggravated is something that bites into your fucking soul and takes a real-time week to heal a single dot worth. A real-time week in game to heal a single dot's worth of aggravated damage.
Yeah. So
Damn.
week's time
So
in
if you
game.
So like if I have, let's say I have 11 health, I take 11 ag, I'm dead. I'm dead. That sheet is gone. Tear it in half.
Yep. Maybe 4 pieces with that one. But I'm joining that game. It's gonna be sick. Friggin' today there was something unfortunate happened. And our good old DM Cal exposed my character's name by mistake, and I
She
mauled it.
pulled a me.
She pulled a Nags who pulled a Bender, and it was the worst thing ever, bro.
What did I do?
Why is it always Bender you go after?
What did I do? I
No,
haven't
okay.
exposed anyone.
She pulled a Nags, bro, and Nags pulled a Nags who pulled a Vic, and basically we lost, or I was gonna keep my entire character a secret the entire time through, at least like everything, name,
Until he showed up.
characteristics, until he showed up for the next season, which is gonna start in like a few months. Mistakenly, Cal, yes, Cal, you are in the podcast now. Your name is here. It is present and whole. I'm not mad at you, but
Has to be a guest.
you
God
have
damn it.
you exposed my hard work, our hard work. You and I, you, me, and Alien, our hard work. The three of us, we were the same.
Supposed to be. Expose him. Expose him.
We were the same. We were the same. And we were the same. We're just the same. And then you decided to forsake me in the worst way possible. But I'm not mad, okay?
I'm just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed, honestly.
See that it's
And-
like, I'm disappointed.
And Vic's opinion is shit, okay? And Vic's opinion is shit.
You just
Out
had
of-
to get that in.
Yes, his opinion's dog shit, alright? His opinion does not matter. Anyway, it's
What
null and
brought
void.
this one on? Hang on, I want to hear this story.
I don't know, bro. Vic has been like salty with me as of late, right? Because what happened was, right? So what
Oh,
happened
the
was,
fucking
right?
Bender, you were part of that conversation.
So I called him in assimilated Italian, and
The pizza conversation.
and
From Let's Pod for our returning
I called
listeners.
him in assimilated Italian, and that his blood is extremely diluted. So what happened was, right? Vic thought, and I still believe that he thought, this is a complete misunderstanding. He thought that just because it was convenient for me, I said that. No, I said that to state a fact. It was not at all in any means for me to just say, hey, yeah, Vic has an opinion against me, so I'm just going to say that he's a diluted Italian. No, it is because I am speaking facts. Everyone else was agreeing with Vic, and I was not necessarily disagreeing with him. So, because I was actually neutral on this. I was actually very much neutral on this. I was just simply speaking.
Are you genuinely going to tell me you didn't say it in part to disagree with him and set him off? Because you do love doing that to him.
No, I didn't, actually. I genuinely didn't. So, honestly, I said that because you guys were saying trust the Italian, and I was saying, you know what, you should not trust someone who is diluted and is assimilated. You shouldn't. That is like, okay, if he's 30% Italian, that means that 30% of his opinion is valid. Realistically, statistically, genetically, that is what it is. All right? That is the same for if I was 30% Indian. If you asked me something about Indian, I would be 30% correct. My opinion would be 30% correct, statistically, genetically, and otherwise. But I am full Indian. So screw you guys. I'm also not assimilated because I'm first gen in Canada. So my kids
even
would be the
know what
assimilated
I
ones.
am. I don't
My
even know
kids would
my
be the
full.
assimilated ones. Man, you're like some like exalted like royalty from back in like
I
Norse
am actually.
mythology, bro.
I am.
Like,
I actually am. Well, not Norse, but somewhere near Turkey, I believe it was.
this guy's
It's in
Turkish
a. It's one
royalty?
of our.
You're Turkish
No, it's somewhere
royalty?
near there. It's not Turkish. No. It's somewhere
No,
near Turkey. I don't remember exactly where it was. I don't have our
man.
ancestry at all for it because my
Yeah,
mom's mom has it, and yeah, from
like,
back
bro.
to
But
them. But no, like I only know it's like I'm German and Irish in some areas.
See, the only blood I 100% know of is Indian.
Right.
That's it. For all I know, I could be 10% Mongolian and like 5% British.
I think just about everyone is because Genghis Khan be fucking.
Well,
but
yeah. I mean, I could be one of the lucky ones. You know what I mean? To be
going
fair.
back to the fast food conversation for a second. I don't know about you guys. It's probably an unpopular opinion, but KFC is better than Popeyes.
I've never had Popeyes, so I'm not valid.
Okay, so for my mother's birthday, we went to Popeyes and spent like $50 for cold chicken that wasn't even that good.
I understand.
When it got here, it was already cold.
Fair enough.
Like their chicken doesn't stay hot
they
for
didn't-
very long for some
They
reason.
didn't cook that shit properly then.
I don't like fried food in
And
general,
not the,
like fried chicken
and it,
specifically, except
and their
karage.
flavor, their fucking seasoning is so bland. It's not like, oh, they don't season it. They season it plenty. It just doesn't taste like anything.
And they add a pickle.
That's a lot of places if it's spicy.
Yeah. Most places will add like
But, like,
pickles to their
See,
seasoning.
my thing, actually, like, okay, I'll be real with you. Okay, so what is your experience with Popeye's chicken, at least as an American, right? Is it greasy or is it dry?
As an American, it
or
tastes
is
like
it,
sad.
Is it just cold?
It's like sad.
As an American, it tastes like sad.
Okay.
I've
So
never had, so I don't know.
So my opinion with I'll put it down the chain. All right, we have KFC, we have Popeyes, we have Mary Brown's. Okay, now
What is Mary Brown's?
I don't fucking know. Just let me
That's
continue.
gotta
So okay, we'll start with KFC. I've grown up with KFC, and Church's Chicken. Okay, yeah, fine. Church's Chicken, KFC, Popeyes, and Mary Brown's. Four
Okay,
fried
Church's is
chicken
pretty
things.
fucking high up there, actually.
I've
Okay.
never had churches. There's not one near me.
To be fair, I don't like fried chicken in general.
That's fair.
Except select times, if that makes sense. So if it's like Japanese prepared karage, I like it. If I feel like I hate my stomach one day, I'll get some KFC, right? But other than that, I don't like many fried foods. I'm gonna make this statement. Many fried foods. Not all fried foods. Many fried foods. Like if I go to a sushi place and I get tempura, there will be times when tempura makes me feel not so great because it's not prepared right.
Okay.
Like it's not fried right.
Let me tell you,
what I mean?
the first time I had sushi, the fuck was it? Where the fuck was it? It's this local place called Hachi Sushi,
Okay.
and I forget what roll. I think I got a ninja roll, is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Uh and it was trying to think how to explain ninja roll.
See, as you do that, right, or as you figure out ninja roll, I was gonna say I don't like fried foods much in general. There are some fried foods that I do have as an exception, and there are some fried chickens that I do have as an exception, but it's not everything, and it's not all the time. Um, my my body does not like fried shit. It hates it. If unless it's fried perfectly and like with not too much oil, right? It's
Yeah.
not gonna feel good for me. I will feel
Now
like
I remember.
shit. Like I'll feel like garbage.
So a ninja roll is tempura shrimp and spicy crab with
Oh, dude.
that's topped with spicy tuna, eel sauce, spicy mayo, and these little like tiny black fish eggs for crunch.
So caviar.
Not quite smaller because caviar is pretty big.
Well, it, fun fact actually. The orange fish eggs we get, right?
Yeah.
Those are also caviar.
Well, all fish eggs are caviar, but
Yeah.
it's smaller than caviar. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
like the expensive caviar. Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. Like the
Uh
caviar. It's still
yeah,
caviar
but no,
though.
I got that and then some fried calamari on the side. I had never had like squid in any way, shape, or form. So
Always
fucking good.
be
Oh,
lit.
dude, calamari.
I'm gonna
I'm
put a
so mixed with calamari for one reason only, because
I'm
there's
gonna
not
send
many
y'all a picture
places.
of the sushi.
There's not many places I know of that make calamari right. There is one place I had calamari, and it tasted nasty, dude. It was
Some places can't do it right, and
it
Yeah.
was
it
the
is
nastiest
funky.
nastiest calamari I've ever eaten in my life. And then there's another place that I had calamari. Wonderful,
Mhm.
divine,
Yep.
delicious calamari. And I was like, bro, what the hell, man? Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And
Yeah.
oh, but the ninja roll, by the way, looks good with the salmon
It
roe and
was good.
everything. Yeah, it's
It was good.
okay.
This this might just be a Wisconsin thing. Like, this got me on like the appetizer kind of thing.
Hmm.
Have you ever heard of saganaki?
What did you just say to me?
Saganaki.
Saga
Called
Naki?
yes.
What the hell is that?
I'm
Oh
guessing
yeah,
it. Okay, it might just be a Wisconsin thing, but it's basically it. Of course, it is. American.
it's a fried hunk of
So
cheese.
yeah, it's cheese. They bring it out on an iron cast iron skillet. They basically it's like got like oil in
It's
it,
Greek
and
cuisine. I've
they
just never seen it
yeah
before.
yeah. So basically, they light the oil to cook it. They squeeze a whole bunch of lemon juice in it, and then it just like goes up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
cooks it.
yeah.
It's
It's
just really
it's like
like
halloumi. It's kind of like halloumi where
It's like
like with
halloumi.
like you get like
Yeah,
those things of halloumi and you grill the cheese.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No,
Okay, now continue, Bender.
I'm gonna have to see if I can
that was
find that
that
at a
was the
local Greek place.
but I mean
Yeah.
the Greeks they got some pretty
Oh, dude.
wild
Okay,
stuff.
I'm gonna say this now, bro. Greek food is fire.
Mhm.
Fire. It's such a they have such simple food, but it's
Mhm.
so damn delicious. So
Like
damn
when you talking
delicious.
about food, like man, like I want to go get a burger from
Dude,
Wendy's. I want to have a fucking gyro right now.
I want to go get a euro. I genuinely want to go get a
Gyro.
euro right now.
Now let me ask, how do you get it? Because do you just get the meat, or do you get like the tomatoes and like the cucumber sauce and
Oh,
like onions and
everything,
everything
everything,
to come with it?
everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I put everything in the euro cuz like that's the
Okay.
best part, right? Is to
Right.
have the greens with the greens and other
Mm-hmm.
vegetables with the protein and the
Right.
pita bread, right?
Fucking.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
holy
Oh,
shit,
now I
it's
remember the eggs they
delicious.
put on top is tobiko.
Tobiko. It's a
Yeah.
type of roe. Okay.
Yeah, it's a type of roe. It's especially small compared to your typical caviar.
Yeah. Yeah. But shit, bro. Oh, I want a donair right now, bro.
Of course, you want a donair.
Dude, okay. There's this donair is such a messy food to eat, but man, is it delicious. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Man.
I've never heard of this.
Okay, so donair is it's a type of wrap, right?
Okay.
So basically it's this pita bread stuffed with protein, sauces, veggies and shit. And they
Okay.
roll it
You know
up
a
like a
gyro?
burrito.
Imagine that on crack.
Yeah, it's a gyro on drugs. And a lot of people make it in, or a lot of places make it in a very thin, like if they don't like hand make the pita, it's usually in a very thin pita, right? So the pita tears easily because there's so
Yeah.
much shit inside this
Yeah,
pita
it's too
that
heavy.
it's too heavy, it'll rip. But dude, delicious, delicious. It's a very messy food to eat. You'll get your hands
Right.
dirty for sure, but it's one of the most enjoyable finger foods. One of the
Mhm.
most enjoyable finger foods, because it's dirtier than a burrito, because burritos are often have thicker pitas, right? Um,
Mhm.
so usually they stand pretty well, right? Especially when you eat them.
Mhm.
But donair, if it's not handmade, right, and the pita is not fresh and like super like strong, usually donair places have a much thinner, like already
You
made
end up
pita.
getting it like a styrofoam clamshell kind of thing.
Mhm.
Kind of, but it still tastes good. It still tastes good,
Yeah.
mind you, right? It's just thin, so it breaks easy. But oh man, donair is really like it's a great thing to have.
I don't know why that reminded me, but have I ever told you guys the difference between chicken finger strips and tenders?
Chicken finger strips and tenders.
Have I ever told you the difference between them?
What is the
No.
actual difference?
Okay, so a chicken finger is whatever white meat they could get off of the chicken.
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
Like it's typically your mechanically separated shaped meat.
yeah.
Mhm.
Chicken strips is all white meat. But it's typically breast meat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chicken
Okay.
tenders are the chicken tenderloin, which is one of the best parts on a chicken, which is why
Oh
chicken
yeah.
tenders are so much more flavorful and juicy than strips or fingers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I love the way you described it. Mechanically
I love how this
separated
has
chicken.
become this entire second half of the pod has become the food
Okay,
podcast.
I'm so
look, bro.
fucking hungry.
Look, bro. The first thing
Going back
that's
to
gonna happen.
like I
Okay,
still have that cake in the fridge. I'm
Oh,
probably gonna go to get a slice of that after
I'm
we're done.
telling you this now.
cunt.
I'm telling you this now. Okay, one day, and I'm telling you this one day, bro. Dipshits are going abroad, and we're gonna go somewhere foreign, and we're gonna eat the food there. I'm telling you.
We're gonna end up doing the that episode of The Simpsons where Homer just goes to all those fucking different restaurants, eating all that different type of food.
Oh, the Louisiana episode.
Yep.
Dude. I'm gonna buy like a shit ton of like Shure
There's the thing.
SM57s and then a
He
big ass
literally
preamp
went to
and
New
just go to
Orleans, the
town.
food capital of the world, the food capital of Louisiana. Sorry, because New Orleans is about as Cajun as you can get without
Oh
reaching
yeah.
deep south.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got all like the
In the
Cajun cuisine
bayou.
going for it.
Yeah. The benefits of where I live is we have such a huge diverse amount of like cuisines in our area. Like we have poke Hawaiian cuisine, right? Or some of it.
Mhm.
I'm sure we do have some Hawaiian places as well, like full on Hawaiian places. We
Until
have
I see spam
Japanese.
musubi, I don't care.
Yeah, we have Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, Malaysian, Indian, Greek, and the list goes on, right? We have
Yeah.
almost everything, right? Here, and there's very few things that we don't have, and that's the beauty of it is you'll find some of these nice hole in the wall places, like these
Oh
select few
yeah,
places as well. Like there's this one. Okay, my
those are the
friend,
best places to find.
I have an amazing story. Okay, so my friend, right? She told me, "All right, let's meet up at this place. I want to take you to this really nice hole in the wall Vietnamese place." So, okay. It takes me a little bit to get there because it takes me transit, a train, and more transit to get there, right? Because it's much closer
Mhm.
to her area than mine.
Right.
So, I get off the train. I start taking transit. She told me to get off, I think what it was like a specific avenue, right? And I just keep going and going and going and going down the bus to the point where I'm already past the number she told me to stop at. And I'm like, I never
Mm.
saw this stop. So I got off and I called her. I was like, "Yo, I'm here. You told me to stop here. Where is that?" And she's like, "Oh shit, my bad. I meant this place." The stop she was trying to tell me that she mistook um of telling me was 4 blocks away from where I got off. So I
Yeah.
had to walk 4 blocks just to meet her at the place
Fuck you.
backwards. And I was so pissed because I was like, dude, you could have told me you made a mistake sooner and I wouldn't need to walk 4 blocks. Like, why? Why? Like,
Had
why?
to walk. You had to walk 4
Like,
blocks
like,
uphill both ways in the
like,
snow.
But
You're in a
like
hurricane.
nah, I wish. No, but like 4 blocks isn't much, but like that's still quite a ways away, right? So I would have been farther too if I didn't
If you hadn't
get
gone
off.
earlier.
Yeah, if I didn't get off, I would have gone farther, and I would have been maybe 8 or 10 blocks away, maybe more,
I'm
and
just gonna wait for it on bus.
exactly. So I gave my friend so much shit for it. I still hold it against her till this
Oh
day.
yeah.
I was like,
Oh
remember
yeah.
that time you made me walk 4 blocks just to get to the Vietnamese place? Though to be fair, hole in the wall Vietnamese place can probably seat like, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8,
It's not meant to be a big
4,
place.
12,
yeah, it's a
give
hole
or
in the
take,
wall for a reason.
give or
Right.
take about 20 people max, right? Give or take, like maybe a classroom size, right? Of
Mhm.
amount of people, but in a smaller space. And it was just us two there. And oh my god, dude. To tell to First of all, they did drip coffee for the Vietnamese iced coffee, which
Mhm.
is the best way to prepare Vietnamese iced coffee is drip coffee. So they had a mug with condensed milk in it, and they had a
Mhm.
dripper, right? Like there's like a special dripper with their coffee mix in it, and it was just dripping, 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 dripping. Obviously, right? I had a glass of
Right.
ice, and we order food too. I got a wonton soup. She got a pho, chicken pho, or it was like a beef pho or something like that. And I ate it. Holy shit, that was some of the best Vietnamese food I've ever had in my life, ever. And it was a small hole in the wall, family run joint on the side, like on a side complex that like,
My grandma's in the back making food.
yeah, like it was like that. And it was just like this nice young like Vietnamese dude like in his like mid-20s just serving us. It was super nice. He was like, "Oh, like, like how are you guys doing? Blah blah blah." Such an like,
So you could say it was really fucking good.
oh, so good, dude. And there's only
Right over your heads with that one.
I know
Fucking good.
I know what you meant. Speaking of, there
Okay,
is a
yeah.
place there. Speaking of, there's another Vietnamese place I go to called What the Pho. That's the name of the restaurant.
But no, speaking of like fucking like local places and shit like that, I don't know, but I have this local pizza place, and I don't know what it is for a pizza place that serve like it's one of those rare occasions where a pizza place has fries.
Mm-hmm.
The pizza sucked ass, but they had like these unnaturally amazing cheese fries.
It's like Five Guys and their Cajun fries.
Yeah, it's like
I've
what
Yeah,
the
only
okay.
why
ever
does the
have had
pizza
Five
suck
Guys
ass
once.
but the fries so good?
Yeah, facts.
I've only ever have
Um,
had Five Guys once.
really?
Yep.
Even
How'd you
I've
fit
had
that
it.
many in?
Fuck off. Don't swing that way. But no,
I
it
mean,
was
hey, Megan allows it.
in
I mean, yeah, no, Megan's giving a lot of people the go ahead to plow
Well,
you for some reason.
she gave exactly 5 guys permission to plow Bender, so
God damn it. God damn
I mean, I can count them up for you. I have
No,
the
and
fingers.
now we're gonna insert Bender after we're done here, going to Megan and being like, "What do you mean you let 5
Yo,
people
we
plow
we
me? I
need to
want you to plow me."
we need to give Bender a blonde wig and call him Piper Perry.
Uh,
Oh my god, bro. But like that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is, right? Is good food. It just comes from like some of the like smallest places,
uh,
right? Like there's only 3 places I go for Vietnamese, and only one of them I've gone to once because it's too far to feasibly go there
right.
more than once, right? Was the place my friend took me. I want to go there
Mhm.
again though, so I told her, I'm like, dude, you need to take me there again. Then there's What the Pho, and then there's another place called Chopsticks on Pho, which both places are amazing, by the way. Um, great food, great drink, everything's good. And then there's this one local Greek place. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't have anywhere
Family
nearby
run.
that's local Greek. Like, ugh, I
Dude,
hate it.
You live next to Lake Geneva.
There's nowhere Greek. There's no Greek restaurant.
sad, dude.
Ow.
It's
I
family
don't
run,
know.
hole in the wall again, but this one's actually closer to me and I can feasibly get there. Their food, they import beer from Greece too. So like they actually go the extra mile to keep things Greek.
Mhm.
It's like their alcohol's Greek. They're like they have Greek alcohol imported. They have like specially they have their food all made like it's family run, right? So you'll see like 2 Greek ladies in the back kitchen. There's like a window, right? So you can see them making the
Right?
food, and
Yeah.
they're going ham. They're making the food, so much love and care is put into the food because you can
Oh,
taste
yeah.
it, and it's like it's delicious Greek food. I've it's you can feel how how homey it feels like it
Mhm.
feels like you're at home, like you're being served at somebody's house, right? And they've endearingly made you food. That's how it feels, and
Right.
it's honestly one of the best feelings ever. And even getting the food takeout, it feels absolutely wonderful. Home is where this food goes. That is how it feels,
Mhm.
and that you don't get that experience often in many places, right? So
Right.
to get that feeling with food is probably one of the most wonderful things ever.
There's a place by me. It's called Manny's Snack Shack. They're only open from it's like 6 till noon. All they do is breakfast. And holy fuck, it's like one of those places where they have the one flat top to cook
Yeah,
on,
Mhm.
yeah.
and you can kind of like taste the other meals, but it's like grandpa is cooking breakfast. He's making
Ah,
French toast. He's making
ah,
bacon. He's making like they do a really good French toast. It's not like they add a cinnamon. It's not like a cinnamon
yeah.
kind of dusting. It's like a glaze they kind of
Oh,
pour on,
dude.
and they have like really good, like real crisp, not sausage, bacon. Um, I'm not really a fan of eggs, so I've never tried it. But like their hash browns, like you get a big ass plate of hash browns.
Holy, bro.
Like it's
Ew.
always packed every day.
To
It
be
is
fair, for me, grandpa making breakfast is him making Indian tea, cha, and with sugar and just giving me like premium plus crackers with butter on it. That's it. But those were the days, right? Because like
like
that's
American
my
grandpa. He's making sausage, bacon, and
yeah.
either waffles. Like
I
he's
have a
going the
question for you
nine
guys though.
yards.
I have a question
Eh,
for you guys though. Do you guys
Mm.
have Cinzeos or
never heard
Cinnabons?
of it. Oh, Cinnabon I've heard of. Yes, well, I've never been there, but yes.
So there's this company called Senseo. They make Cinnabons, right? Cinnamon buns. And like Bender, you haven't had cinnamon buns, which is you should try
Right.
cinnamon buns at least once. It's pretty good. Nags, have you ever had cinnamon buns before? Like the Cinnabuns.
Mm-hmm.
They're fire, eh?
Mm.
I know.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Gurney Mills has a Cinnabon in it. So
yeah.
next time I'm
I
out
don't
there, I'm like,
remember. What was it? Oh, because you were talking about fucking. They have like Greek alcohol and shit. I remember seeing online one day. There's this beer from Japan
Yeah.
that is blue, and
What?
I don't mean like oh it's blue. Oh, no, it's fucking blue. Like it comes out of the can or bottle or whatever.
apple,
Blue.
maybe blue.
I'm looking for it.
No, I'll fucking. It is
Oh my
made
lord, I'm
with like a
trying this.
type of blue seaweed.
Abashiri blue. Abashiri
Yeah,
blue. I'm gonna see if I can get that here. I'm so trying that with my dad. Like
and
no cap, I'm trying
it
that.
uses specific it uses water from melted down icebergs
That's
to
so
make
cool.
like just water that they've collected from melting icebergs is
Yeah.
used in it.
Let me see if my local liquor stores have it. No, they don't, bro. Shit. No shot. No shot. They don't have Abashiri blues, bro. Oh,
I
I'm
should
so
order that
mad.
shit.
I could probably find an Abashiri blue and like a non like um BC liquor place, like a private liquor store. I could probably find it there in a private
Probably.
liquor store.
Yeah.
If I can't find it in like our government run ones, we'll find it in our local ones,
Yeah. You'll find it
like our
somewhere.
private ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna source it. I'm gonna find it. I want to try it. Tell my dad we're gonna go on a hunt. We're gonna look for Abashiri blue, and we're gonna try it. I think my dad would be interested. He likes trying different beers and stuff, so I know this would be up his alley, 100%.
There you go.
Oh, speaking of, I went to a Boston Pizza like last week,
Hmm.
You're back
and
at the pizza thing.
yo, I went to Boston Pizza last week, and this will be like the last thing before we finish it off because I know we've hit the 12er, but and I had this one drink, right? Um,
Hmm.
it had like I think it was like raspberry Smirnoff, like blue curacao, like it was like a citrus slush and all that, right? And this drink, you guys know that popsicle that's blue, white, and red, the rocket
Bomb pop, yeah.
popsicle, yeah.
Bomb pops.
It
Yeah.
it tasted exactly like that,
Hmm.
and I felt like
I
I
know there's
got
a
it. We call it
never
rockets here, like rocket pops or whatever.
bomb pop, rocket pop. I know it is bomb. It's like I know on the package it says rocket pop, but I've always grown up as it
Yeah,
being called a bomb pop.
yeah, and I oh my god, dude. I felt like I just walked out of a gas station having that popsicle in summer. Like that's how it
There's
felt.
actually a different version of that drink. It's not like a slush. It's
Yeah.
red, white, blue, and it does not mix. The colors
Oh,
stay in their
dude,
layers.
That's sick. That's sick. Anyway, I think that's it. What do you think, boys? We're good? We're good.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Thank
got
you,
that one thing in at the start
everybody.
I wanted to talk
Oh,
about.
absolutely, dude. It was awesome. Anyway, thank you everybody for listening to the podcast. If you haven't already, check out King's Coast Coffee. Code dipshits 10% off on your order, or kingscoastcoffee.com/dipshits for your 10% off. Either one works. But yeah, that's it for us. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And
Puffy pussy.
exactly. Exactly. Take care,
Your
everybody.
people are gonna get tired of hearing me, man. I've been on 3 weeks in a row.
Dude, you're a joy to have, man. All right.
Hey,
Take it easy,
thanks.
everybody. Peace.
Later.